Hi again, Larry Taylor here with theunstuckspirit.com. I did a little short video talking about gender roles, and when I started that video, I said I was also going to talk about sexual identity, but I didn't get to that. So I'd like to talk about sexual identity now. When it comes to biology, just the way people are plumbed, um, almost everybody is plumbed either male or female. That's their biological sex, um, and it's genetic. It's built in. It's there. Now there are a very few um, birth defects where that doesn't happen. There are babies that very occasionally are born with female genitalia and male genitalia. And then typically what happens is a surgeon removes one of them, and it's kind of 50-50, whether they did the right thing or not. So when it comes to biology, um, people are born male or they're born female typically. And that is important in terms especially of medical care. There are different treatments, there are different disease processes. I'm not a physician, but I've been told that there are different genetic disorders that affect one sex more than the other, and the way that that's approached is important. So when you're checking into a hospital, they need to know biologically whether you're male or female. Gender, however, is different than sex. Sex is, for almost everybody, male, female. Gender, however, is a construct which develops as a result of the way a child is raised, how a child feels internally, psychological factors, social factors, family factors, all sorts of things go into that. And so there develops this gender spectrum. And along that spectrum, some people, majority of people, are heterosexuals. Others are homosexual. Others might find themselves equally attracted to both males and females. Others are feel like they're sort of a combination. They're non-binary. They're not male. They're not female. They're non-binary. And so there is this whole spectrum that you've heard about, you've read about, and if you find yourself in a situation where you're trying to figure that out for yourself, I would encourage you to seek out good counseling with someone who can help you figure that out in a non-judgmental way. If you're struggling with that because someone you love is trying to figure that out, or has come up, with who has come up's the wrong word, but who has maybe landed on a gender identity that's foreign to you. Maybe you have a child who identifies as homosexual, or as lesbian, or bisexual, or non-binary, and maybe that's confusing to you. And if so, I encourage you not to condemn the child. I encourage you to communicate unconditional love to that loved one, and unconditional acceptance of that loved one, and seek out therapy for yourself. What I would caution you against is trying to force someone into some kind of so-called conversion therapy. There's some people who claim that through some process that they use, that they can change a person from homosexual to heterosexual, typically. And there have even been instances of parents having their teenage children kidnapped and shipped off to some camp someplace where they are undergoing this so-called conversion therapy. That stuff is bogus. There is no scientific, psychological evidence for that, or that it works in any way. In fact, it can be extremely harmful. So I would really steer you away from that, and steer you instead to seeking someone who can help you understand your loved one. I'm Larry Taylor, and you can get in touch with me if you'd like through my website, which is theunstuckspirit.com. God bless you.